We're talking for your protection now. The past couple of weeks, we've been getting an inside look at the Victim Advocate Unit at Tallahassee Police Department, and they see firsthand that life can certainly change in a moment, and that is a lesson that Laura Rogers learned on October 30th, 2011. Thank you for both of you joining us. Laura Rogers and Melanie Tudor, a victim advocate with Tallahassee Police Department. October 30th, 2011, your life changed.
Yes, it did.
Tell me a little bit about that. Your son Brooks.
We received a phone call that Brooks had been in an accident, and we went to the hospital. You know, of course, it's the parents' worst nightmare, and we immediately were surrounded by the people with the police department, the hospital, and helped us understand what had happened and help us go through the justice system of beginning to heal and understand the investigation that was going to happen.
Your son Brooks was killed by someone who had been drinking and driving. During the long process of that, how important was the support from victim advocates?
We would not have been able to understand the process and have the comfort that we received through Ms. Brown and the police investigator. I normally thought that a victim advocate was someone that would handle or be the voice of a victim who had had a perpetrator personally attack them. And I didn't really realize how important it was for someone that I guess I was the victim now in losing my son, and having someone explain the investigation and answer any questions so that I felt like I knew what was going on during the investigation.
And Melanie, I want to bring you in the conversation here, not specifically law enforcement, but you work for Tallahassee Police Department. How do you kind of weigh and balance? Because certainly in your role, you're dealing a lot more with the emotions.
Yes, what we try to do is to walk with the victim through this process. They don't know about victim advocates. They don't know what to expect next for the most part. And what we try to do is be that voice, be a liaison to get them the information they need, because sometimes the investigator is busy. So we try to make that contact with them and let them know what's coming up next. And then if there is a crime, we transition them to the legal part of it.
You've really kind of taken on a whole new initiative in honor of Brooks. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I felt that when it came to trying to help myself in the healing process and to do something good in his name, that I wanted to let people know there are other things that you can do and choices to make if you are going to go out and drink and have a good time, that you need to be the designated driver, because that's what he was that evening. And I was able to partner with some local businesses who had that same philosophy in mind to basically recognize, good drivers. You can make smart decisions, you can still go out and have a good time. And so we were able to give, during these checkpoints that the police department and the sheriff's department were partnering in, coupons to Jimmy John's to say, thanks for being a good driver and being a smart driver, and as you go through the checkpoint you would receive a free gift card with the notice that make smart choices. Trying
to use Brooks' stories to really raise a positive message of not to drink and drive. And of course, again, one of those programs really sharing with you that if you ever become the victim, you're not in it alone. You can find more details about the Victim Advocate Unit of Tallahassee Police Department. Check out our website, Sunrise section of our website, WTXL.TV. Melanie Tudor with Tallahassee Police Department. Laura Rogers, thank you very much. I certainly appreciate you sharing your story with us.
Thank you.